Brandon Slay here from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the Barbell Front Raise. All right, for this exercise, you're gonna want a barbell and a rack is gonna be the most ideal way to kind of set this up. And I'm facing backwards. Actually, it makes it easier, so I recommend doing this too. But I got a training bar here because it's nice and light, and it's gonna be able to let me focus on the exercise technique pretty well. Clearly using a 45-pound barbell just by itself can make this exercise pretty difficult. So assess your level. You might wanna use a training bar or one of those pre-made bars, like easy bars that are worth like 20 to 30 pounds, somewhere around there. Those should work fine as well, but this works great. Then what we're gonna do is take our hands just slightly outside of our hips, palms are down. I'm gonna unrack the bar, walk forward. I'm gonna find my heels, and then I'm gonna take the barbell, raise it up to around even with the floor, parallel with the floor, and then back down. You can go about eyebrow high if you really want to. If you got shoulder issues, I probably wouldn't recommend that, but that's probably about the biggest arc that you want. What you don't wanna do is you don't wanna go all the way overhead and then back down. What's gonna happen is you're probably gonna extend through your low back to get to that position, especially if it's super heavy. But also once we're here, there's not really a whole lot of tension directly on the delts. We're trying to focus on the anterior part of the delt, front part. That's gonna let us maximize this position and range right here, okay? The other thing is as you go do that, you wanna make sure you're owning the eccentric and you're really controlling it. That's where you're probably gonna feel it a lot in your front delts. Some people you'll see try to use like a wider or snatch grip as they go to do this. Not an awful thing. If you're really just trying to focus on the anterior part of your delt, just going out here is fine. The major differences that you're gonna see, not gonna really be any, okay? You might get a little bit more lateral delt out of this, so it's not an awful thing. But again, if you're just trying to do a front raise anyways, just go with your hands just outside your pocket level, you should be good. This is just a general accessory-based exercise. So 2 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps is kind of like that sweet spot. You go too heavy, you're definitely gonna be cheating to get your most out of the exercise. We're chasing time under tension here and really just trying to make sure that we're moving the whole time. The other benefit to this exercise that's not often talked about is because we're bringing our arms nice and forward, it's actually gonna push our center of mass back. That's gonna help open our backside up. We might even feel a little bit of abs here, and that's totally normal. So I really like this for a lot of my powerlifters as well because they help push their center of mass back with an upper body exercise, which is a little bit harder to do in terms of programming concepts. But it's also a great way to just build your bench press as well in terms of developing that front part of your shoulder right off the chest. So if you happen to have any questions, just let me know in the comment section below. Thanks, have a great day.